The voice of the ocean is often so loud, it can and does drown out conversations. The ocean waves are impossibly strong, and if you don't have a lifeline, you can get sucked straight out to sea and drown. I have been to rocky shorelines where vicious waves beat for so long against heavy boulders until they let go of their hold and get tossed into the wildness. These heavy stones become so worn down by the constant beating, they eventually grow smaller and smaller until they almost don't even exist. The ocean water is so strong it can and does dissolve even the strongest of rocks and minerals. The sand on the shore is made up of individual rocks that have been worn down over time by the water of the ocean. Each grain of sand used to be larger and weightier, but over time the beating of the waves and the elements wore it down until it was indistinguishable from every other piece of sand. Too many people succumb to the strength of the beating ocean and let go of their grasp. They have no hold on anything, so the waves carry them out to the deep ocean and then violently throw them back against the shore just to grab hold of them again and repeat the process over and over until there is nothing but a nub left that eventually just becomes another indistinguishable piece of sand on the shoreline. Psalm 46, 1 through 3. God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Therefore we will not fear, though the earth give way and the mountains fall into the heart of the sea, though its waters roar and foam and the mountains quake with their surging. The saddest thing I have ever personally seen is when someone lets go of their belief that God can save them from whatever trouble they are in. They let go of Him who is their refuge and strength, and many don't even realize they are being flung to and fro on deadly seas. They may think their lives are going well, without ever even understanding how dangerous the wild wave that is pulling them away from shore truly is, until it's too late and they have worn down into an insignificant piece of sand, sitting on a beach being beaten by the waves like every other piece of sand. They let go of their belief and trust in God. It is with a heavy heart that I can attest to knowing many people who once appeared to have the strongest hold on their faith in God, who are now floating to and fro in treacherous waters that are wearing them down little by little until their significance in Christ is almost totally diminished. If we are not diligently holding on to our lifeline and gaining our strength from Jesus Christ, we are in danger of one day hearing the saddest words I feel will ever be spoken. Depart from me, I never knew you. Matthew 7, 21 through 23. Don't lose hope and allow yourself to be flung to and fro on the treacherous waves of life. Be courageous in your strength with God. There is hope for those small, insignificant pieces of sand on the shoreline. From our limited vantage point while walking on the beach, each piece of sand looks exactly like the other. But if you take multiple grains of sand and place them under a microscope, many times magnified, you see that each is unique and different. Yes, the pieces of sand may have been worn down over time from constant beating, but they are still unique and special. and God knows each of them. God knows each of us, and He sees our uniqueness. Even when everyone else, including ourselves, only see the ordinary, God sees the extraordinary. Psalm 139, 1 through 24. You have searched me, Lord, and you know me. You know when I sit and when I rise. You perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going out and my lying down. You are familiar with all my ways. Before a word is on my tongue, you, Lord, know it completely. You hem me in behind and before, and you lay your hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me, too lofty for me to attain. Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me. Your right hand will hold me fast. If I say, surely the darkness will hide me, and the light become night around me, even the darkness will not be dark to you. The night will shine like the day, for darkness is a light to you. For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in the secret place, when I was woven together in the depths of the earth. Your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book before one of them came to be. How precious to me are your thoughts, God. How vast is the sum of them. Were I to count them, they would outnumber the grains of sand. When I awake, I am still with you. See if there is any offensive way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting.